How about we talk maybe through some fault protection? Does the fuel gauge help in fault protection at all?
It can deliver, yeah, it could. Actually, it's something that we are trying to like push through. As the field gauge gives a lot of information, this information can be used as a redundancy in the system in order to provide like a second layer protection.
Okay.
As I told you before, for example, the equivalent series resistance, if it increases a lot in one cell, we can know that something bad is happening, right? So we can tell the MCU or the analog front end, the battery monitor and protector, so it can switch off the battery, right?
So like normal fault protection, does it take into account the resistance also? Or is it?
I mean, depending the customer, but for example, we say that they should, for example, it gives like, if you have a gauge that gives a lot of information, you should use this information because it's really, really useful.
I get my question was more that information the fuel gauge provides, is that a unique piece of information that only the fuel? Okay. So the when the resistance is changing in the battery or in the cell, that can be an indication there's some performance issues coming up or occurring?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And only the field gauge can calculate it. Not all the field gauge does. Only some of them they can perform this calculation. But for example, it also delivers the maximum power available. So this maximum power available is really useful for customers because they can limit their application using this available power, because what you don't want to do is to run out of battery, right, in every situation. So, but you can limit your application. If you are, for example, riding a bike, right? So instead of stopping before you reaches the end, you could reduce the power of the motor using the value of the instant power available. So the customer will have to do more effort, but less than if the battery like runs out of battery.
Okay, so it so maximum power available. Is there power available at a certain rate, or?
Actually, it could be both. It could be instantaneous, or it could be for a period of time. So the field gauge is able to predict using this self-mathematical model that we talked about. It's able to predict what's going to happen if you continue discharging at this rate for example, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on the customer, depending on what customer wants. So they use this, and you can, for example, in your laptop, you can enter into battery safe mode, or you could use like a performance mode, and it helps the customer to define this mode using this like available power for a certain amount of time.